Far beyond the snowy mountains of Tibet, there lived a man who had already built a life of comfort. Marpa was a wealthy householder from Tibet, a translator, a family man, someone who had everything the world called success. But none of it could silence what he felt inside, so he abandoned it all. He sold his possessions, gathered gold, and prepared for a journey most men would never survive. Across the Himalayas he went, through blizzards that buried entire paths, through bandit-controlled passes where merchants vanished without trace, through cliffs that took lives with a single misstep. But Marpa did not turn back, because in the distant land of India, there lived a master Naropa. When Marpa finally reached him, he did not arrive as a proud seeker. He arrived broken, but Naropa did not receive him. He ignored him completely. Days passed without acknowledgement. Marpa waited outside in hardship, exposed to heat and cold, with no teaching, no comfort. Then he was sent away, again and again. Each time Marpa returned with more gold, more surrender, more desperation for the Dharma. But instead of teaching him, Naropa made him endure humiliation, meant to destroy pride itself. He was refused entry, left waiting, turned away at the threshold of awakening. Still Marpa returned, until one day he came with nothing left to offer, only his complete surrender. And in that moment, something shifted. Naropa finally accepted him. Not his wealth, not his effort, but his broken ego. And at last, he transmitted the teachings in full. When the training was complete, Naropa entrusted Marpa with a final command: return to Tibet, carry the Dharma back across the mountains. So Marpa went home, but he carried no treasure, only teachings forged through suffering. Years later, tragedy struck. His own son died suddenly, and for the first time, people saw Marpa break into open grief. Even those who walk the path of awakening are still touched by loss. Perhaps that is what made him real. And one day, a young man named Milarepa arrived at his door. The journey Marpa began in obsession would continue through the suffering of another man.